into battle vortex.
Hey, boss man. I just realized my headset was muted, so glad you weren't on the stream telling me, "Hey, your headset's muted."
I just got the email that you're live streaming.
Oh yeah, just launched it, so I'm only probably not even a minute into it. So we got another dredge spawn in about 37 minutes, but I found one out here on the map. I'm on my lunch break right now, and I found one on the map that's got a pretty good amount of uranium in it. So I'm going to try to grab that one. And I did start a retrofit research on my stingrays today. This is the R7 that just carries adds the weight. Hey Bismarck, good morning. It just adds the extra weight to the hull, and but it's a 3-day research, so I'm kind of hoping I'll be able to keep my lab busy through the event, which is really what my main goal is right now, to be honest with you. So that's what my goal is, to keep my retrofit lab busy. And I've only got like 11,000 uranium at the moment, so.
In about 3 hours, I got my third Kodiak.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've been building them for about a month now. This third one's about to be done. I've just been taking the two, and I've been taking one of my old MCXs and a Jug R5, and just going through some small little bases. Just having fun because the Kodiaks have no armor.
Yeah, just had a goof. Let's see here. Trying to see if I can get these, manage these targets here. I need to go south, see if I can get one to break loose for me. I'm usually able to do these first 3 with 0 damage on my stingrays. It didn't really work out. My position going in was kind of bad. And I'm really hoping I'm going to be able to stop this third one. The second one is on its way to me right now. And the third one's thinking about it. Oh, it just broke loose, darn it. All right. Hey, Foxo. Boss man, what sector are you in right now? Are you in 296?
Yeah, I'm in 296.
I'm in Alpha again for the event. Sector 21. I like this sector. It's a pretty nice sector. But when I first landed, it was kind of rough because they had, I guess there was a group of insectors that came through here and were less than cool. I mean, the sector doesn't mind insector hitters, but you know, some people are just douchebags, and for the sake of being douchebags. And the group that was here was one of those. And anyway, so they were, I guess they ended up like sniping their docks, and these guys are sniping fleets out in the map and everything else. So.
Well, about a month ago, I found out my neighbor was getting hit, so I went and hit the guy who was hitting him. And I found out that I bumped into one of my old dog ex-friends, and then I joined their group, and there was a couple more of them in there, and some people from FOF that I knew.
Yeah. Yeah, my MBK, we merged with DogX one time, but these guys just got way too many friends. And, it just seemed like everywhere we went, we had a list of people we weren't supposed to hit, and MBK's never rolled that way. We hit our friends and everybody. Um, you know, um, is because the game is supposed to be friendly. It's not supposed to be, well, I would think it would be, it's a social game, right? So I would think you'd try to be friendly, but, um, some people need a gut check, so. But yeah, we hit our friends.
I tell all my friends, if you need a fleet that's tested, just head over to my base.
Yeah. Yeah, we
I'm
had.
always
I know with my old alliance before I joined MBK, we used to invite MBK into our sector, and we pretty much knew we were going to spend the week in the bubble, but we invited them anyway.
I like my friends hitting me because I'm always making little tweaks to my base.
I was trying to get that other one, darn it. Well, here comes the fun part, and that's trying to work this freaking island. Why is that fire not going out? Man, that was crazy. It's like the fire was not going out, and it was inside of my field. Captain Big Boy.
I haven't seen anything with the raid.
Really? Why not? It's on the forums. They got the video. The video's out. All the prize lists are out. Everything has been out. I even went over it on my stream here a little bit last night. Hey, Galactic Pirate. Oh, is that you, Foxo, watching? Captain Big Boy, is that you? Need blue UAVs in there. Yeah. All right. That's awesome. That could have went a lot worse, and it didn't go that bad. So, Alright, I'm cool with that. Oh, congratulations, Galactic Pirate. Happy birthday. How's it going, Abyss?
Happy birthday. So I just watched the video.
Hmm. Yeah, what'd you think of that?
A faster Grimshine's Berserker.
Oh, Abyss says from a fellow 757, that's area code. So I guess that means he's local to me at southeastern Virginia. How's it going, Dr. Dirt?
It will be cool because I don't have the Grimshine Berserker, so I can put the his flagship with my Kodiaks.
I actually got 2 Grimshine Berserkers, but I've only built one, and I had it in my garden. I don't even have it there now, so I need to utilize that thing. It's just everything takes so long. You know, it's pretty crazy. I think that new boat's going to be is going to be a really nice boat, and it's definitely going to be a nice boat to have. And I think you'll be able to use it for a lot of different things. I've seen people suggest maybe using it for a base guard, and then I've seen people suggest well, using it for a flagship for Mastodon fleet. So there's a lot of really good ideas out there, and I think it would be good for any of that. And then a lot of people are planning on using it for their hellhound. So. Deacon Bacon, how you doing? Let's see here. Now, there's no 57s on my locator yet, so I still got a little ways to go. Wow, now everything's gone. All right. See, and I was trying to get this boat fleet right here ready to do some 50s, but it's still repairing. I do have this fleet here ready, but I was actually kind of curious how my Kodiak Mastodons would do in a dredge, a 60 dredge, but there's none to try it on, so. Yeah, I need a lot more dredges. I'm at 21,000 now, so I think that'll be enough to do. I think that'll be enough to do. I don't remember exactly how much it is to do the R8 on the Stingray. I don't remember. I think I have I think I have it listed though, because I think I had a slide for that in the show.
For the 3 new prizes, you need, looks about 56 mil, I think.
I got a spill.
No, hold on.
I think I figured out about 53 million, something like that. There's the CUDA.
It's 53 million.
All right, so for R8, I need 28,000, and I'm not there right now. I don't have enough currently. I am currently at 21,000, so I need to get about 7,000 more. Now, during the event, though, I think that we'll get enough uranium where I might be able to start that then. I think I might be able to get enough uranium during the event, but I'm going to try to get it here during this next spawn. And still got like 20 minutes. Gosh, 23 minutes it says. Now, I'm on my lunch break, so I'm really pushing the clock by doing that. But I need it, darn it. My boss made a mistake telling me that he wasn't going to be in the office for the rest of the day. BT26, how are you doing? At color blue, man, it's hard for me to see. On my screen, it's on a black background. And that dark blue just does crazy things to my eyes on the black background. I know you guys see a transparent background, but well, I'm not quite sure what to do at this point to keep you guys. Maybe we'll watch some shows, some base hits. Let's see what's going on here. Mark Lar hitting JB the Punisher. SF. SF is a local alliance here in the sector I'm in, 21. I don't think it's going to do too well. If he does, I'll be surprised. Oh, nice. Hey, Kraken Doc. Oh, how do you change your name? Let me see. I think, oh, it is better. Much better. You figured it out. BT26, a lot easier to see now. It's weird. It's just that dark blue for some reason. It's. I wish I could eliminate it as an option on my chat, but I really don't know how to do that. It'd be cool if I could manage it. It's just that dark blue is just really, really hard. The rest of them aren't bad at all. Oops, what did I do here? Let's go back. I think this guy is just being butthurt or something. Alright, let me change that back to black chat. There we go. Oh, good luck with that Galactic Pirate, the hunting the Nemi with the Seawolf. Let me know how that works out. Oh, you're with the Ninja Kinder and Ashes, BT26. I gotcha. Yeah, he's a good guy. When he's not smashing my base, he's a good guy. When he's smashing my base, he's a jerk. Yeah, I don't think this guy's actually doing anything up there. Now he's going to go hide in the corner for 2 minutes. Yeah, I wish I had a tougher base, but sadly, there's just so much you got to do to your base to make it a challenge anymore, and it just takes a ridiculous amount of time.
I'm just starting to get my base where not everybody's leveling it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get there again. I'm getting better. I wouldn't completely change my base. I completely changed my base around. I got a little bit less of a guard, and I'm making my base work harder. But the last guy who hit me with the V2C fleet, he still got me, but he took a lot of damage. And the guy who before when I got hit with V2Cs with more of a guard, I had one that hit me and it didn't even take half damage on the whole fleet when he took me out. So I think I'm getting better. It's just some of the boats that are coming out are just crazy strong. And like this new boat, this Grimshine Wrath that's coming out, the new hull is going to be like crazy tough. Particularly when that third um, overlay that it does, where it like basically pinches and does damage to explosive damage to anything within 60 units of it, which is about 1.5 land tiles from the center of it. So it's going to be like a 3 land tile wide thing is going to take damage and get pinched from it. So it's not something you want to be close to when you're hurting it. Piranhas is not a good idea with that thing. Well, I don't know. Maybe the Piranha drones might not be horrible. But anyway, so I think that's definitely what I want to work on during the event, and that's only because I want to keep my lab busy. I don't want to just take all my uranium and put it on. I'd rather keep my lab busy than just working on components, and so that's why I'm going to go ahead and work on my Stingray. I thought about trying to do like a Golly also, and at some point maybe I will. Because maybe I could put a couple. Somebody suggested I could probably put a couple of Goliaths right here. And as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and just do that real quick. Let me see, recall and all right. Well, neither one of these Goliaths are very good. Neither one of them have gotten any use in a very, very, very long time. But let's see here. They're cheap repair because their repair modifier is 50%, so that makes them a cheap repair. And I just got to tuck that in there as tight as I can. And I want to give it a little bit of room here in a minute. Let's see here. Yeah, I wish they would just go ahead and put the. I wish they would just go ahead and put the your base guard in your base planner. Is what I wish they would do. All right, let me shrink that down.
That would be a cool feature.
Yeah, you should be able to repair your guard and everything, and then repair another fleet at the same time. That's what I think they should do. The power creep in this game is just getting out of control. Alright, so right now my weapon range on this right here just barely comes out to the edge of the water here. So basically I want to give it another land tile's worth of range so it'll reach halfway into this channel. So I'm going to let it roam about 20 is what I'm going to go for. It looks like I can do 18 or 22. And I do 18. Because I have a feeling they're going to try to meet me anyway. Alright, so there's that one. Now this one right here comes short, so this is going to be 20, that's going to be 40, so if I can go a little bit stronger than 40, that's what I want to do. Oh, there we go, about 45 is what I think I saw in there. Wow, there we go. Now it ought to let me move that to where it'll be a good range, because I basically want these boats to slow down at the front here, and that way I can start shooting at them, and I don't want to get too close. But really the whole idea here is to set my guard up so that it doesn't let me go ahead and move this way, see how close I can get it. Guess that's it, huh? And do the same thing here. That way it's just not waiting to get plugged. Alright. It's just some kind of damage anyway. These things here repair fast because they're a 50% repair modifier. So they'll repair quick.
Why only one enforcer and not two?
I just never built another one. I've only had the one built. I never built a second one. My plan, quite honestly, with my base guard was, your base guard has to be a jack of all trades. It can't be a you don't want a specialist. You know what I mean? So that's really always been my thing, and it's got to be a jack of all trades. And if you're sitting there trying to design your base to keep out a very specific type of fleet, then you're basically opening yourself up for other types. And so you're basically opening yourself up for other types. So that's really the whole. That's why I only ever did one enforcer. I wanted to have, at one point, I was going to have like one enforcer. I was going to have one Harlock Atlas carrier. I was going to have a Grimshine Berserker. I wanted to have a Mastodon in there and a Viper in there. And that's 5 boats. I know a lot of people go really heavy with the enforcers, and the enforcers are, I don't know. And then there's like refitting with changes and all that stuff. I can't keep up. But, only the big coiners can keep up, and they struggle. They spend big bucks to keep up. So you got the cut one on there for the range, and that's, I'm assuming, for retargeting if you were to put this Grimshine's Wrath with some Mastodons. And
I'm taking a look on your base on Twitch, and when they're coming up in your channel, they can reach that one warehouse and just retarget your whole island.
Yeah, well, you would think so, but I'm not going to make it that easy. I'm not going to make it that easy. I know even right here they can reach these warehouses and everything if they were to come up here and just. I think if they were to come in right here and just try to sit and then snipe everything, I mean, they're going to be getting shot like the whole time. And I don't know, it'd be practically suicide. I don't see them getting to my outposts that way, but I do see them breaking 25% that way. And, I don't know that would be very wise. And as far as, I think I got enough targets in here that basically will keep them from taking out the Wendigo. But I don't know. There's no such thing as a perfect base. I guess if anybody wanted to come in and try it, then maybe I'll rethink my design. But right now, I just don't think that'd be really smart. I mean, it's kind of really easy to imagine a scenario in your head about what can happen, and there's no base where you can't figure out. Just think in your head that there's a way you can take out this, that, and the other. But until it actually happens, I don't know. I don't really see this. Be honest with you, somebody trying to come up here and retarget and take out my whole island. I just don't see it happening. So here I got like 3 and then 3. So, I mean, I know that all of these warehouses here can be reached with missiles and UAVs from here. But I'm really kind of hoping that with all of these flaks that I have here that, they will kind of help a little bit. I mean, that's really the whole idea of having them back there. I've been retrofitting the heck out of them too, my flaks. So, I think they're up to like R7 or R8 right now. So, I don't know. This is just a design. When I was coming up with this design, really I was just trying to think of what I wanted to do. I was trying to make my turrets work better. And I wanted to get all my warehouses that I had put all that fire support on and put them next to the center island turrets. And this is really the only thing I could come up with. Now, if I wanted to get rid of the warehouses, I could take off the land all the way on the outside. I'd have more room for my boats. But then my turrets wouldn't work as good. So I don't know. I've only been hitting one time so far, and I was pretty satisfied with the outcome, quite honestly. So, but my expectations are low, because I don't really spend a crap ton of money on here. So, is what it is. Is this? Oh, Captain Big Boy, is that you, Foxo? You said that was you earlier, didn't you? Parked next to my base. I do have 2 fleets of MCXs, and I've got them R5, but I probably will never R10 them. Um, I got Kodiaks now, and I think with my Kodiaks, I think my Kodiaks are probably much better. I actually have a second fleet of MCXs too that are all assault missiles. My wife is actually, she's got the new siege missile on her siege missile MCX fleet, and you got them R10 too, don't you? Your MCXs, are they R10 yet or on the way? They're not R10 yet. Yeah, but she's got the new siege missile Z's on there, and she loves them. And she's putting the assault missile Z still on her other MCX fleet. But the only reason I'm not is because I have Kodiaks. Well, crap. I guess I hate to get out here and just salvage a bit, but I got like 7 minutes to kill. Yeah, nobody's asked who you were yet, so at least not that I've seen there, Foxo. All right. I'm just curious. I'm not really great with my Mastodons yet, so this should be interesting. Well, they could definitely benefit from a lot more rank. I could tell you that right now. Um, it's just they shoot so much slower than a lot of the other fleets that I've seen. I've seen the other ones where they just pour off there, and mine, it's like they got to think about shooting before they shoot. I think all the fleet snipers out here are gone. There's one left. Was it using a decoy? Deacon Bacon? Well, I got to sink a lot of cargo to get these things ranked up. Long, long way to go. Yeah, I need to practice. I know how to make them auto pretty good, but I just need to practice with these, especially the Mastodons. I've tried using them a couple of times, and I was really disappointed. And I know it's all me. I know it's all driver. I think I did it on my stream here, and somebody told me that I need to learn how to drive Mastodons. Gotta love that kind of criticism, the honesty, but it's true. So. Northern Dave 1, how you doing? Got a guy out here stealing my cargo. What's up with this guy stealing my cargo? Which one? Which one of their shows? I think I had watched a few, but I don't know if I watched them all. Two minutes. The latest one. I have to look for it. I may have seen it. I don't know. Hopefully them guys are done with this whole rivalry crap, man. We didn't teach them how to do a show so that they could try pushing a rivalry. It just goes to show, man. I mean, it's like, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna show them anything else. I'm not gonna give them any more advice either, as long as they keep pushing rivalry. Hey, Guggen. Is that like a spell check? They are being a real assessment about the two shows. Yeah. Well, I mean, they got some guys on there. I mean, got good guys. They were our regulars. I mean, it's like they completely abandoned us for whatever reason. They were regulars on our roundtables, but they decided they wanted, you know, because we showed them how to do a show. I guess they just figure they don't really need us anymore, which is fine, you know. But yeah, it does kind of bother me that a little bit that they're pushing this rivalry, and then you know, now it's like all of a sudden it's like we're having a hard time getting good people on our roundtable. And don't get me wrong, we've gotten a few, but we haven't been filling up, and all of our regular roundtable guys aren't. They've just kind of quit showing up. Crib made them all admin, so I guess now they're all non-BV or anti-BV or whatever the heck they are. I don't know what the heck's going on over there. All right. Well, I guess it's time for me to go get some uranium. Let me get out here and pick this stuff up real fast. But I don't know. I mean, I still like the guys. I'm like Earth, and I still talk to Pain Train and good guys. I just don't know what's going on with them right now. The heck? Why is it not going up there? Yeah, well, there's a lot of people that don't like Liam. You know, there's people that don't like me, but you know, what can you do about it? You know, there's people that don't like me just because I guess there was people that were trying to push a rivalry between me and D or something like that, and they were all about D and hated my guts. You know, so I mean, there's not much you can do about it. It's just a game, you know. I don't know why people insist on making it personal, but that's a choice they make. So yeah, yeah. People take the whole Liam thing just a little too far, I think. I mean, it's the guy. He's a human, you know. I mean, he's not perfect. He's made mistakes. He knows it. He's acknowledged it, and he's tried moving on. But he has an issue with people letting him move on. They don't seem to want to let him. They like bringing up the past and bringing up things that happened a year ago, and you know, I mean, what can you do? You know, you can't please everybody, and you can't try. You try, you'll drive yourself crazy. You'll end up letting everybody else down. All right, I think I got all my stuff cleaned up. Oh, I don't. Guess Boss Man was done. All right, definitely time to go get some dredges. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cancel this. I'll go ahead and get this here going real quick. Let me see. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Liam. All right, Cat. Mm. Yeah, you got to get down, kitty. I think the cat wants attention. What do y'all think? I've dropped a lot of frames. I've dropped over 14,000 frames already. All right. I need like 8,000 uranium, I think is what I figured out. And that'll hopefully carry me for at least a week. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, cat's just sitting here right now, just looking at me, sitting on the floor, staring me down. Yeah, it would be just one level 60 dredge, but I don't. I've got one fleet that can handle it that I'm aware of, and it's hurting. It's in bad shape right now. If I could hit the 60s, though, believe me, I would be. I'd be hitting a lot more than one. Hey, take care, BT. Dredges, dredges, dredges. You know, I wonder if my Kodiaks can handle a 60. I should try it. Yeah, I've never figured out, come up with a good system for these 60s. I'm not gonna lie. Even with the ones that even the way I do it now, I feel like it takes just far too much damage, and it's really expensive. You know, and I can get two 60s on the Tuesday dredge, and I can get two on the Friday dredge. You know, because basically I get one at the beginning and I get one at the end, and I'm repairing in the middle. And I wish I could do better. I just can't.
Hey mate,
Hey,
are you calling for
Tito.
me?
Hey, yeah. How's it going? I'm broadcasting, by the way. You're on my Twitch.
Okay,
So how you been, Tito?
I'm good. Now better. I just quit the game.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that you were calling it quits. I'm kind of hoping that it's actually going to be just a break.
No, I quit. Kicksai has been lying us for so many time now that I just decided to stop. Uh, since I am doing the slides, I am checking the old files and alike. I just look at the trend, and we are following the same trend like last year.
Still a power creep,
month,
right?
Yeah, first month was chain guns, the river chain guns with the Hell Strike, if you remember. I came on Christmas with Inferno, and this year was, on January, was Hellhound with flamethrowers and the new bypass ones. And now I was finishing my Savage Kodiak fleet with the strikes beast, and they just changed it on Tuesday. I just was waiting till the end of the month to see till the event to see what was coming. And it's crazy. We always have been saying that Rocketeers is a bad hit, and they just show me how away from the game they are, because they just added a fleet to the game, well, a ship, because it's a flagship that is likely having 6 pinches on your fleet. That's crazy.
Yeah.
They
yeah,
are located because it's a range of 60, but it's likely the pinches just dropping on the top where you are. So I'm sorry. I joined a game that was an RTS with some skill included, because you needed a skill to hit bases and to do things, and now it's just who has the big wallet to play this game. And I'm not going to, and that's a challenge I'm not going to play, to see who has the biggest wallet.
Yeah, you know, I was just having a same conversation with Pain Train yesterday. I was talking to Pain Train, and I'm like, you know, because he was talking about the repairs on his base hitters and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, I said, I won't coin repairs on my base hitters, because, you know, to me, it feels like, you know, you're a coin warrior at that point. And I just won't do that. I won't play that way. Any fleets that I use, if I get ninja'd, I'm not coining the fleet, you know, because I don't like the idea of allowing other people's to control your spending. You know what I mean? That's your job to control your spending. And so, you know, stuff like, I won't spend coin to hit dredges, for example, because if somebody decides they want to steal it and I've got money invested in it, then I'm going to be upset. But if I'm doing these for free, then I don't have a problem with it. If they want to come and steal my dredge, so be it. You know what I mean? It's not going to hurt my feelings.
Yeah, Yeah, but well, the dredges for me are easy. I build those reapers, so I can just kill all the sheets using the reapers.
Mm.
And once you get a bit of touch with moving them, you do it for no damage. And then I use just the Halo Strikes. If you steal them, you have just stole me some time that I use it to do it, you know. But if you piss me off too much, the only thing I do is that I take the flagship off and just play with the Halo Strikes on one is clean. I do it. I will not get the 8,000 or 9,000, but I will get something similar.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't. I don't mind spending coin on speed ups for my during the events when I'm fighting the AI. If I'm fighting the AI, I'll spend coin on that because it's not personal then. But when if people are pretty essentially stealing from you like actual money, Kickside doesn't view it as money. They view it as time for whatever reason, even though this time that's our money. But I don't know. I know it's all about perspective.
There was a time that
yeah, I won't. There's a lot of things on here I won't coin
that
for.
I have not been coining builds for a while. I just letting them build normally. The only thing I'm coining is my dog if I get hit. And now it was, do I hit? Do I take away again my war fleet and start hit like last year? But I said this is the same like last year. So it's frustrating that Kickside comes to the show and tell us that they are trying to improve the game, and you see them doing the same. Because I tell you something. I don't. At times, I feel with Kickside that they think that we are kids, that you can convince saying whatever.
Yeah.
But I want to know which kid can spend $900 a month playing this game if you want to be competitive. Because I don't know any kid that has that amount of money.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if you are the son of Rockefeller or any of those, you have it. But there are not that many sons of Rockefeller playing this game.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, this game's gotten out of control. It's just the power. I know. I was praising them for fixing that repair glitch. And I went as far as to spend $100. Just to promote it because I thought it was a step in the right direction. But now they've got this new repair glitch out that is being and that's really blatant. I mean, you can just look around and see who's using that, and so for that, because of that, I'm not until that one's fixed. I was kind of planning on coining my Hellstrike fleet, but I didn't do it because that new repair glitch is out.
There are two, because there is one that is an action of the, and there is a hack also that just do that, glitch repair. So I'm not. Kickside promised us many things, and honestly, I have not seen he accomplishing them. And then it's like I'm bored of this lure and buy that they are doing. They lure us to build stuff, and then they change it with that toss. And I'm sorry, but that toss I don't think can be legal. I tell you, I played other company games, and if there is something like a nerf or a boost, they refund you for the investment you have done. So you have the chance to invest that as time or that money in something different.
Yeah, and get yourself moving in the right direction.
And it's fair play, and that is for me going to the right directions, because this game for me now is like if you are investing in something, and who is investing in something if you don't have any warranty that tomorrow is going to be there? I know that all things get devalued with time, but we are talking that I built today a ship, and tomorrow this Kickside decides to change it, and they change it. And I'm sorry, I said enough.
Yeah. Well. So
was quite lucky, because today I was going to put the money for the raid and for the rest of the for the next 2 weeks. But I was going to put, and I was reading all the stuff while I doing the slides, and I said, you know what, this is not fun anymore. I don't find fun doing this, so I just quit.
Well, quite honestly, if it weren't for the connections that I've made, I probably would have left already too, to be honest with you, because the game fun for me has been gone for a little bit. I used to be able to keep 95% of the people out of my base, and I can't really do that anymore. Now I'm lucky if I can. Well, it seems like everybody that hits me now are like the big coiners with the big fleets. They're always big fleets that hit me. It's never small fleets, and so.
But no, you don't need big fleets anymore because, for example, the Reaper fleet, if you build it right, deluge missiles, a strike speed, deluge missile with a strike system, the Caterpillars 3, and you put the battery 3 and 40 armors D2S, and you get that to level 10 on the armors and that level 13 on the cat. Nothing in game can see you. I have tested it with all the sonars, and nothing can see me. So I just need to slip that in your base. I kill your war fleet. That I don't care which kind of fleet you have. All die to my fleet, and then I can send any fleet. So I should have money in this game if I can hit you with whatever. I only need a jug or whatever to distract your Wendigo if you have it, and with the rest of the fleet I go in. I just need to pinch your Wendigo while I pass closer. Yes, I hear you there, Deacon Bacon. You have friends, but I tell you, my friends are Facebook friends, not just Kicksai or Battle Pirate friends. I can keep playing with them and being in touch with them. Maybe in the future we find another game and we play it, but Battle Pirate for me is enough. And the way they have treated us, I promised myself that I don't play another Kicksai game.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Vega Conflict is. I think Vega Conflict is probably the only one that it's probably the closest game they have to how they sell themselves now, where it's like the gamers made by gamers for gamers.
Yeah, but for me, it's insulting that the same company is doing, for example, adding the uranium into our game because that was the antimatter in Vega, and we didn't like it much. But then when Fear asked Robot after the show if they were going to put a sailing in Battle Pirates likely they have in Vega Conflict, and they said that they have no plans on doing that, it's likely they say us that they are going to cut with the game being so expensive and trying to figure out manners. The first you have to do is put a sailing, because this game is going too high. And the new armor that let you build ships, like I saw in your round table, that a guy over there put a fleet that was crazy, because each ship was like 9 hours repair, so 45 hours repair on a fleet without anything of resistance.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So how can you explain me that you're going in the other direction if the only thing I see is that you're increasing the armor points, that mean higher repairs?
Yeah, they're still pushing the high armor points. Yeah,
and the new 3 prices. Well, I talked about the flagship, but let's talk about engine. I put 3 of those panels of armor in my zombie specters, and are you telling me that each time that I let down one of those surface on the top of any of your ships, I'm going to do 30k of damage? That's just a way of telling me that there is no more skill in this game.
Yeah.
Or imagine that sleeping inside of your base.
Well,
if I manage to, I put River Scout engine and 1 single torpedo to make it legal, and 3 of those zombies, and I get to the back of your base, 30k of damage. What is the skill?
Yeah, 3-4 years ago, man, you know there was almost never more than 1 or 2 people in the sector that it seemed like were coin warriors. You know what I mean? That will just continuously coin their base fleets and go out and flatten bases. I mean, there was very few people back then that used to go out and try to kill like 10, 20 bases a day. Now it just seems like there's so many of them. But I know a lot of that was the glitch repairs, but.
Yeah, there were a lot of glitch repairs, and we knew that. I told to you many times that I couldn't believe that, because you can have a day that you are bored and you are going to spend $50 in this game, but every night $50 in this game.
Yeah, nobody can afford it.
We are talking about one. I know that the people that work in the petrol, they have to be on the platform just waiting there in case that something happens, and because of that they get paid a lot for all the danger that happens to be in the middle of the water, in the middle of nowhere. maybe they have nothing else to do. They cannot even go to the pub and spend some money or spend drinking something, and they just spend hours playing the game. And if they cannot do anything, they just put more money because they are able to win it. But I think that's wrong, and it's likely that the new players all getting spoon-feeded. They are crying all the time, but if they are heavy corners, Kickside was listening to them and adding more idiot stuff into the game. No, I said enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I know there's people out there like to win. Heck, I like to win too, but you know, when I used to win, man, it was definitely skill. It wasn't coin. I've never played that way, and I refuse to change just because it seems like that's how the game's gone. I'm not going to change.
Yeah, but you say no glitch then price. That's okay. But the problem is that the glitch is still on game. Now it's more evident that you're doing it because you need to. One of the parts of the doing it requires that you hit the base, but you don't do anything, just hit the base. And I have seen videos about TDM people doing that.
Yeah.
And they are still playing. So if they are not going to act faster against the people that are glitching, and so obviously in the dredge state, the base continuously tested with the gun board, because the gun board is a good test for a base, so I can know how good my defenses are working. I know exactly what they are doing. Everybody knows, and I sent it to them. I could even send the hack because somebody sent it to me to see if this way I would remain in game, but I refuse to hack to play a game. I have never hacked because that kills the challenge, and I like the challenge.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened to games, but it definitely doesn't seem like people play that way anymore, you know. Well, I know there's still a lot of them that do, don't get me wrong. So I shouldn't be so negative, but...
No, Chief Master. I am a man with just one word. If I say I quit, I quit. I am not a guy that retires today and comes back tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of hoping, you know, just let us have some kind of hope there, Tito, because, you know, we need the good players to stick around.
No, I am just sending the ticket to ask for a reset, so I will be level 1 soon.
Let me see here. I don't know if I want to put that boat in there just yet. I want to try hitting this 160 with my Kodiaks, but I don't have complete and total faith in him just yet. I want to go in there. I think that
Kickside should do something like you said, Guggen, or maybe even according to the level of your fleet, from 1 to 50, that costs you 5 coins to repair. People will be spending more because it will be more affordable. I remember still when it was 3 or 4 coins to repair your fleet when we were playing with Marauders and like that. And I was spending that, and even I coined a fleet of floating fortresses, but that was just about 1 week or 2 weeks spending, so you could get it. But now it's crap because with $100 before you could build a full fleet. Now with $100 I can build a part of a ship, and I need 3 or 4 to make a full fleet of that. So this has got out of hands, and as I said, I don't see them going in the right direction like they are bragging they are going to do. I don't see this coming cheaper, so I don't have any more interest. I said enough to hearing lies.
If we can get them to start cutting costs like in 2 months, would you come back?
I maybe could do, but I tell you, I have seen them lie me too many times. I have seen robots say that they were going to make it cheaper. I have seen the CEO Will Harding come to the show and say they were working in that way and not doing anything. Then coming at the end of the year and telling you that they promised that it's not coming, like that famous alliance rules, so you could change them, something as easy. Coming each week to see the update to see if there is something coming that is nice, and the only thing that you see is getting more frustrated because they are removing things that for me were not that bad. Because after 3 months of seeing that the Achilles, the strike bees are working that way, why do you change them now?
Yeah.
You know how many people have spent $600 on that fleet and 300 or 600 to get it to the level legendary?
Yeah, that's insane.
And I tell you, I am playing trading game cards of those that it requires a bit of a strategy. And each time they change a single card, the value of that card that you can even, it's not going because, well, you need something, but it's a sort of divisa they have inside, but they refund you for the value and for the full value. So you can use it to spend in another one for 2 weeks. They give you the full value. And after that, it is the normal because it means that you wanted it to be that way. So no, enough.
Hey, Mixter. I'm going to go ahead and yeah. I'm going to go ahead and
they
try
said that they were working on making the bill fleets getting lower, and then that the direction they were taking was not viable, and they were looking for a new one. But is what I asked Robert last time. And how long does it mean from the looking for a new way till that comes from the board into something that we can touch and see? And he didn't have an answer. So and after a few months, I just got bored of waiting.
All right, so I've got my number 3 boat and my number 4 boat. I'm going to drive around. Those are my regular Kodiaks. I'm going to hold on to my number 1 until last. But let me see if I can get my boats up here.
It's like an insane reload. Can you imagine your ships with 50% reload plus 300 salvo? When that is what's going to happen if you build that new Grimshan Wrath thing?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Doctor, they can make the DNX cheaper, but the DNX is not the fleet that you're using to, in my level of playing. I was playing more competitive, and I promise you, with DNXs, you're not hitting a high level base anymore. You have not built yet the Frostborn price?
Yeah, I do. But it's repairing right now.
Okay. Anyway, if I don't know if you are using this as a base set and now for hitting, but if you want to make something more dedicated to the dredges, I suggest you work with agility so you can get away from them.
Holy crap, man. They're like wearing me out with all that stuff. It's like they're shooting past my first boat.
Deacon, but that is what I like. Is the part of the game I like most. That you put me a puzzle that is your base, and I try to break the puzzle to hit your OP.
Yeah.
And that has become a luxury. And I have been trying till the end. Until the end, I have hit high-level fleets and high-level bases. But after a point, Kixai is just helping all the shady tactics to keep in game, like Frogly and alike. People hit you, you want to get the retaliation, and it's always wobble because they are following you 5 minutes later, or even while they are hitting you. And they have not even avoid that you cannot get a bubble while you are hitting a base. So just to avoid some of these shady tactics, and they have been there for forever. Yeah, I have used that as well, Foxo, to cut a bit the repairs that hit at night, put it to repair, and when I woke up in the morning, or I use my phone to keep with the next repair, or I just put 9 hours of repairs, and when I wake up, I just fix the next one to go on. So my dock is always in a chain of repairing stuff. But there is a point that you can have 2 or 3 days of repairs, and events are coming too soon now, because take in mind that on Monday you are doing Dark Quadrant, Tuesday is Dredges, on Wednesday is Forsaken Mission, Thursday is Uranium unidentified dry fleet sometimes, on Friday you have Dredges again, on Saturday you have, since now, likely a weekly event. When it's not the Rogue Cruise event, is the raid. When it's not the raid, is the Let It Burn. When it's not the Forsaken Arena. So you have each weekend one. We are asking them not to have as many events, and now we have likely two big raids in the in each month, and an event each weekend. So it's like saying, "What, Kiksai? What language are we talking? We are telling you that this is unsustainable, and you just are adding and adding." And they tell you, "Well, if you want, don't play."
Yeah.
And you say, "Well, yeah, I would do that if you wouldn't punish me so hard that for the next time that something comes back, it's only when it's worthless."
All right. Well, this has been very expensive, 62, but I'm doing it.
Well, don't think. I tell you, for the 60, I don't prep anything, but because using the Frostborn, the thing is that you can slow the 3 that come fast to you. But I can do three of them after the 4. If you don't have a dedicated fleet with high resistance to radioactivity and stuff like that, you're not going to do more than 4. That means 3 decoys. Yeah, but once you can spend the time to rank that, it will work better, because that fleet that after level 15 is when it does the good job.
Yeah, I got to get a lot of rank on this fleet, and I think it'll be a lot better. It's just, it being a new fleet, it's really rough right now. But I did it. All right. Well, it is past my lunch. My lunch break has been over, and I do gotta. Thank you, Foxo. Yeah, it was rough, and I got lots of repairing to do now. Lots of repairing to do. So yeah, I'm gonna be repairing for a bit, but at least halftime repair kicks in tomorrow. So maybe tomorrow I can get caught up after the raid starts. But anyway,
we are lucky this week. We don't have Forsaken Mission to do.
Yeah, I'm up to. Well, I don't know. If we had Forsaken Mission, then I could get more uranium. So we got the raid. So it's like instead of getting 25,000 uranium, I have to get like 8,000. I don't understand that either.
That's because the problem is that people like Robot that was playing the game was playing it in an easy way, not in a challenging way. And the answer they gave us once in the forums is that doing 1 retrofit a week, he was happy. And man, if I don't do 1 for the hull and 2 for the year each week at least, I think I'm failing.
Yeah, and the rest of us do too. I mean, he was just he didn't play it in a competitive manner. I mean, it sounded like he just played it just enough to try to barely be familiar with it. But that's the way. I mean, that's how it seems like, to me, is that he was just basically just trying to be familiar with the game, and that's it.
You remember that preview? We were invited that it was when the footprints were getting smaller.
Yeah.
his base was there, and I flattened him. It costed me like less than 1 hour to repair my fleet after hitting his base.
Nice.
That is the challenge that he supposed to me.
Wow. Wow. Well, cool beans. Well, Tito, it was good talking to you again, bud. I might try reach out to you again sometime here shortly. So hopefully you're not completely disappearing. I was just worried you were getting overworked and all that stuff, and because I know you've been working with the crib and you've been doing your own show and everything else. So I was kind of worried that you were just getting overwhelmed.
No, I'm okay. I may still do a bit of the show while I am still, but I will not play anymore. That's for sure.
Okay.
But I make the analysis of what is coming is still easy as long as you keep a bit in contact with. I'm not playing the game anymore. It's just stupid the way they are going, and I don't believe in them anymore. They have lied to me many times.
Yeah, I understand. I understand completely. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this stream, folks. I got like 18 viewers, it says currently. I haven't really been watching the number, but can I concentrate on my game? But I'll do some shout-outs real fast. Of course, Tito's here with us. Shipmaster Bismarck, TSK 1967, Mixter BP, Guggendeep, Abyss 43, Michelle 77NL, Ron Rob, Kinger North, Dr. Dirt 81, Deacon Bacon, BP Corndog, Foxo, Northern Dave 1, Kraken Doc, Freak Kitchen, Miguel Thor 2. I like that Freak Kitchen name. I recognize that one from the old BB shows, but I do got to I got to roll. I got to get back to work. You guys on the stream, take care. Thanks for watching. This will probably be up on YouTube here in a couple hours, so y'all take care. Oh, sorry, Michelle.
Take care, you guys. Also, take care, you all, and I see you later.
All right. So just wrapping up.